cost of living in the United States is going to double, it's going to triple, it's going to quadruple, and it's going to impoverish the vast majority of Americans. The cost of living in the United States is going to double, it's going to triple, it's going to quadruple, and it's going to impoverish the vast majority of Americans. And they need to know the reason they're going to be so poor is because of the government. It's not because of the free market, because we don't have one. It's because of this big government. And Powell copped out when somebody asked him, would you need some help from fiscal policy? And he says, well, we don't want to give any fiscal policy advice. That's BS. He should be giving advice. When he knows the government is creating inflation by running these huge deficits, it's up to Powell to tell the government to stop doing that, to cut government spending. But he refuses to stand up for the American public. He doesn't really want to do his job. He's kowtowing to the Biden administration.
Let's bring in our...
And the cost...
Our currency is crashing and will soon no longer be the world standard, which will be our greatest defeat, frankly, in 200 years. There will be no defeat like that. That will take us away from being even a great power. Our currency is crashing and will soon no longer be the world standard, which will be our greatest defeat, frankly, in 200 years. There will be no defeat like that. That will take us away from being even a great power.
All praises to Yahweh, all praises to Yahweh Shai, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and shalom to the believers, and double honors to the elders at Great Millstone. Okay, this is what's going to be the outcome for Babylon the Great, America. We're going to end up like this, so we need to pay attention to the nations that have already undergone this central bank digital currency. This is Nigeria. They're using the Naira right now. How they forced the people into it was by starvation, and so they couldn't access any food using their current limited currency that they had, which was paper money. So they were forced into taking this central bank digital currency, all right, by force. And that's what's going to happen here in America. Okay, many will refuse it, but they will eventually have to accept it. And it's something we're all going to have to accept. But when they offer the MOTB, in which hopefully you know what that acronym means, when they offer that, then that's when we're going to be out. We're not going to accept that. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. All right, the MOTB, we're not taking that. But that's what's coming next. All right. Nigeria voided all old paper currency, issued new paper currency, but banks were only allowing citizens to withdraw $44 a week. That's what's coming here to America. In the new paper currency, ATMs were deliberately left empty of the new paper currency. In Nigeria, the typical person must have $40 a day to merely live, but banks were only giving out $44 a week of paper currency. This literally forced people to begin using CBDCs. Those who refused quickly found they could not buy food. You see that? Some people in remote areas actually starved to death. Okay? So that's what's coming to America. They've already set up in New York City reverse ATMs. I've seen that video. The brothers from Great Millstone have pointed that one out, that they have reverse ATMs, all right, where you can take your money in and it will spit out a digital card for you. So we're here. Okay, we are here. Okay, they're gonna be phasing out cash. All hell is gonna break loose on the earth, and that's the reason why we're telling you to turn to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the true powers of heaven and earth, before it's too late. Because you want to have that covering over you to protect you during these evil times that are coming on earth. Ezekiel 7 verses 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord power unto the land of Israel, and the end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. My eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Thus saith the Lord power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come, and end is come. The end is come. It watches for thee. Behold, it come. So the Lord Yahweh is the one that is bringing forth this evil in the earth. Okay, he is using Esau, Edom, and the other nations to bring forth this central bank digital currency and to break your staff of bread and bring in a famine in the land. Okay, Isaiah 3:1. The Lord Yahweh has always done this to Israel and Judah. Isaiah 3:1. For behold, the Lord of hosts, Yahweh, does take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread, and the whole stay of water. Ezekiel 14:13. Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, and America has passed all these abominable laws against the commandments of the Lord, the law on the LGBT community, promoting homosexuality all over the earth, okay, and their sins have reached up to heaven, and the Lord is bringing forth the judgments. Okay, so the Son of Man, when the land sinneth against me, the land of America, all over the earth, by trespassing grievously, then will I stretch out my hand upon it, and will break the staff of bread thereof, and will send famine upon it, and will cut off man and beast from it. Though these three men, Noah, Daniel, and Job, were in it, they should deliver but their own souls by their righteousness, saith the Lord power. So what the Lord is saying here is that he's not going to deliver you based on anybody. It's going to be on your own merit, okay, that you seek the Lord and you do the will of the Lord. Okay. Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So we have to work out our own salvation. We have to seek the Lord, do his will. Okay? All right? Psalms 91 verse 1. We'll start there. Psalms 91 verses 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. You see that? So the secret place of the Most High is in these scriptures, okay, being focused on prophecy, okay, because this prophecy is the spirit of Yahweh Shai, and that's going to be your protection during this time. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. So the truth, okay, having the true understanding of the word. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. And that would be your modern day missiles that are going to be shot in war. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. So that is the point right there. Let's read that again, verse 9. Because thou hast made Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. So you're meditating on these words. You're into the scriptures. You're into the truth. Okay, daily. Okay, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion adder, the young lion, and the dragon shalt thou trample under foot. Because He has set His love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. So we all know the name. The name is Yahweh, and the son's name is Yahweh Shai in Paleo Hebrew. All right, there were no O's, U's, E's, or V's in Paleo Hebrew. So it can't be Yahuwah. All right, it can't be Jehovah. All right, the letter J wasn't invented until 1500. So by Gian Tricino. So it couldn't be Jehovah either. All right, so the name is Yahweh. All right, and the son's name is Yahweh Shai. So with all this coming upon us, we need to understand the magnitude that when they institute this CBDC, it's going to take a while for them to get things going. And in the Nigerian area, they basically stormed the banks, and they burnt some of the banks. They set the banks on fire.
Has degenerated to a level which has prompted protests in major parts of the country. Recently, some members of the public protested to the Central Bank's office in Benin, where they expressed their grievances. Some banks in Benin City, where the new Naira notes are dispensed, recorded a tumultuous crowd of customers. Others, like Sterling Bank, situated inside the Edo State Secretariat, was not in operation.
Banks are on fire. God help the bank workers. Banks are on fire. God.
Okay, all right, that's on. You can look at that on TikTok. All right, so they set the banks on fire. They broke the ATMs. So you got to understand that it's going to be worse here in America. All right, and definitely, without a doubt, they're going to empty out the stores. That's going to happen no time. okay? Because once they find out that pretty much it's pretty much done, the dollar is done, people gonna do whatever they gotta do to survive. All right, so second edge of 16. All right, we started 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. This is happening right now, okay, at this time. Plagues are coming upon the earth back to back. All right, we have these great tornadoes that hit over in Florida, okay, like 7 tornadoes touchdown, all right, in the Georgia, Florida panhandle. We had the hailstorms over in Texas, and we've had consistent tornadoes, all right, in the Midwest. And I think they're calling for snow, a great snowfall in Michigan. So the Lord is sending these plagues back to back to back to back, and people are the love of the greater numbers is cooling off. People are killing each other at a high clip. Second Ezra 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. And Esdras, he knew that he would be here again, okay? He knew that he would be regenerated in the spirit at this time, okay? Because he saw the vision of what was going to happen, all right? He said, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So people are going to go about their business as usual. Okay, even though these things are happening. It says, behold, victuals shall be good cheap upon the earth, and they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And that be those troops on the streets during martial law. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be wasted, and the cities, Salakia, and the cities shall be cast down. Okay, so that's what's coming upon the earth. Okay, and the earth, the Lord, Salakia, the Lord will protect us during this time period. Okay, if we seek His face, and do His will. Okay. With that, I say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Yakakadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and Shalom to the believers, and double honors to the elders of great millstones. Shalom.